going to be the Nuggets off the tip. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Bryant. Malone is out there with Ewing. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Bryant. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Hardaway. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The shot's good from Paul.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Malone looking around. Here's Ewing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Hardaway is screen on Ewing. They grab their own miss. It's good.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here's Ewing. Malone right side. Bryant has the open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Barry, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now, here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting for Denver, Patrick Ewing.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Barry. Pippen a screen on Ewing. Barry the pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Outside Kidd. Back to Thompson. To the paint. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Malone. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Here's Barry. He's covered by Malone. Barry misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Shot from 12. Here's Bryant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Sonics leading. Pass to Barry. Stolen by Ewing. Outside Kidd. Now here's Malone. Defended by Paul. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got his second bucket tonight.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Pippen a screen on Ewing. Outside for Pippen. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The try by Bryant. Here's Malone. And the layup's good off the glass. Malone's got 6 points.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And Seattle making a change here. McAdoo's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Thompson. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kobe kicks to Malone. Back to Bryant. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Olajuwon passes to Hardaway. Back to Olajuwon. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's McAdoo. Nothing on the board. Deflects the pass. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Hill, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Denver with a change here, too. Payton's checked in. Bryant in the corner. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Kobe's got 7 points.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Olajuwon kicks to Hill. To the inside. McAdoo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Malone. Over Hill. Malone is doubled. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the line. And it's Bryant missing. McAdoo, the pass to Barry. Here is Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. And Ewing with the block. Pass to Payton. Johnson outside. Denver passing it around. Poke loose. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Paul outside. The 3. It's good from long range. Paul's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Seattle. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Supersonics?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
English, he's checked in for Denver. Kidd comes in for Payton. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Payton, he's checked in for Denver. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Ball goes to Denver.
The Nuggets trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the first. Back to Kidd. 6 to shoot. Malone with the screen. Fires for 3. And Jason Kidd hits from deep.
3.
And the Nuggets lead by 1.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now, here's English. Johnson can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's back to Hill. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Aldridge. Outside, Payton. English inside. Bucket is good.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here is Rose. Scoreless thus far. 24 seconds left in the first. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here is Kidd. Payton with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. It's tipped. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Seattle. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So with Malone on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Aldridge is out there with English. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Payton in at the point guard. The kick out to Hill. Yep, that one goes. Hill's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Seattle. Payton outside. Pass to Kidd. Aldridge left side. English looking around. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Hill dishes to Rose. Johnson against Hill. Count it, good. Now it's a 7-point Sonic lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Aldridge. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 6. That one falls. Hill's got the lead up to 7 now for the Sonics.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Supersonics making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's English. Payton passes to Kidd. Down low, here's Aldridge. Seattle grabs the miss. Outside Hill. Poked away. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. Paul's checked in for Seattle. And Denver also making a switch. Malone's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He just had to put the ball in his hands.
Pass to McAdoo. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's McAdoo. Aldridge is covering.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Kidd kicks to English. Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Hardaway. Sigma with the bucket. Sigma's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now, here's English. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McAdoo. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And it's a 12-point Sonic lead.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Olajuwon's checked in for McAdoo. Ryan's checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson against Pippen. Bryant with the bounce pass. Malone kicks to English. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Kidd dishes to English. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Outside Pippen. Pass to Paul. To the middle. Outside for Pippen. Now Hardaway. Ball outside. Here he goes. And stolen by Malone. English inside. Guarded by Hardaway. That's good, and the supersonic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from English. Paul passes to Olajuwon. To the paint, and that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's Malone missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Kidd. Thompson right side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Olajuwon finds Hardaway. Back to Olajuwon. And here we go. Kobe finishing the break.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Outside Hardaway. Paul with the screen for Hardaway. Just to Olajuwon. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. He gets that one. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
McAdoo is checked in for the Sonics. Hill comes in for Hardaway. And then for Denver, Aldridge comes in for English. And it's Peyton in for Jason Kidd. Now here's Thompson. Aldridge down low. He's against McAdoo.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
For Denver, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Rose, he's checked in for Grant Hill. Olajuwon, right side. Shoots over Malone. Olajuwon, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Aldridge. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ryan against Paul. Here's Olajuwon. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Payton. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Sonics leading by 9. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Pass to Kobe. Thompson in the post. Pippen on him. Releases from 15. Thompson misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Ball against Kobe. Paul kicks to Rose. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 11-point Sonic lead.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Outside Aldridge. Seattle grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Olajuwon. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Sonics. Rose against Payton. Malone, a screen on Rose. And here's Kobe. Shoots from the baseline, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Seattle Supersonics. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Checking out the And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Chris Paul is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Pippen. And it's Barry in the power forward. It's tipped and stolen by Olajuwon. Paul passes to Olajuwon. Over Malone. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson with it. Ewing, a screen on Pippen. Thompson passes to Ewing. Banked in off the glass. Ewing's got 6 points.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Hardaway kicks to Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Ewing can't get it to go. Sonics leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Barry. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. A minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Thompson looking for Ewing. He gets it there. It's hauled in by Barry. Paul outside. Outside Hardaway. Here's Barry. Ewing defending. Takes the 13-footer. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Top of the key, Bryant. Pass to Ewing. Back to Kobe. Tries from 16. That misses off the backboard. Seattle leading by 15. Over in the corner, Paul. Outside, Kobe. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Malone. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 14.
Denver foul.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Taking 2 shots.
And Olajuwon drops them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Thompson passes to Kidd. Now Bryant. Rebound by the Sonics. Pippen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 12 points for Moses Malone.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Outside, Olajuwon. Back to Paul. Pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Here's Olajuwon. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Outside, Kidd shoots. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Kidd. 14 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
McAdoo, he's checked in for Seattle. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here's Olajuwon. 18 points for him. Great defense that time from Ewing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Malone. 12 points for him. Bryant inside. Guarded by Hardaway. And Bryant slams it in.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now here's Kobe. 16 points for him. Down low, here's Ewing. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. Sonics making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And it's Paul with the ball for the Supersonics. They led by as many as 18 points. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Supersonics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint. Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Barry. Hill against Johnson. Hill, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Johnson dishes the kid. And here's Kobe for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Paul. And Hill has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Kidd grabs the board. Ewing, a screen on Paul. To the middle. Kidd passes to Ewing. And then Ewing with the dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust for the Sonics. McAdoo comes in for Barry, and it's Rose in for Paul. The Nuggets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Ewing, and it's English in for Moses Malone. To the inside. English misses. Sonics leading by 7. Outside Hill. Outside Rose. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
A pass to Bryant. And stolen by Olajuwon. McAdoo, the pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to McAdoo. Olajuwon, left side. The kick out to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway passes to Rose. Lets it fly. The rebound by Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 9. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Aldridge sets up the pick now for English. Inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Rose scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Seattle. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got English. Gary Payton is out there with Thompson. Then it's Malone. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McAdoo. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the call will be against Alex English. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Payton against Paul. Pass to McAdoo. Shot clock at 5. English with some nice defense. And so English will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Paul. And that's 10 points for Hill.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Here is Sigma. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. And the Sonics lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here is Aldridge. And Pippen pulls it down. Here's Paul. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's English. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here is Hill. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Aldridge with a screen on Hill. Thompson passes to Aldridge. Over McAdoo. Drains the 19-footer.
Marcus Aldridge.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. On the wing, Hill. He's covered by Thompson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bounce pass, Aldridge. Here's English. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 6 points for Alex English.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Pass to McAdoo. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gary's checked in for Seattle. Ewing's checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for English. Now here's Payton. Johnson outside. Malone finds Johnson. 6 to shoot. Thompson against Hill. They get the rebound. Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
For the Nuggets, Bryant comes in for Thompson. And it's Kidd in for Gary Payton. Now here's Rose. Hill passes to Olajuwon. Shoots over Ewing, and Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Hill. Olajuwon's got 12 points in just the second half. Kidd dishes to Johnson. Olajuwon against Ewing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Rose passes to Olajuwon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Ewing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Kidd. Bryant on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Barry the pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Kidd. Malone outside. He's looking for Bryant and finds him. And that one, good.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
He just powers that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Kidd kicks to Bryant. And they double up Bryant. That one drops for him.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here is Olajuwon. The fader. And another basket for Seattle.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Ewing a screen on Rose. The long shot, no good. Sonics leading by 13. Here's Olajuwon. Rose against Kidd. From 13 feet, it's in.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
A different look for Seattle. Pippen's checked in for Hill. And Paul subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a switcher also for Denver. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Kidd. Now Thompson. Ewing surveying the floor. Puts up the 3. Doesn't get that one. And it's Seattle with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Pippen a screen on Thompson. Knocked loose. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Thompson outside. That one is off. Sonics leading by 15. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. For 3. Olajuwon inside. Malone on him. Malone with the block. And he recovers it. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it yet again. Does not go in. Kidd with it. On the wing, Malone. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And he gets that one to go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Supersonics. 13-point lead. They set the pick. Fires the deep ball.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Fires the three. Does not go. Kid against Paul. And so the Seattle Supersonics have won the series. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.